Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is Genshin Impact. This is part 3 of the Akasha pulses and the Kalpa flame rises, all the cutscenes. And let's check it out.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you, Alhaitham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
You tell him, Paimon.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
No, we're good.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
A very dangerous
That
one.
isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone.
That's where the Fatui comes in.
The Sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it could no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Oh. Clever. Sounds bitches, but clever.
The Grand Sage's office.
Don't forget, today is Nagarbaha Day, arguably the most
could forget
important
Nagarba
day to
Day?
the academia. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon. Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the academia should have already started preparing for Nagarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Mission Impossible.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. All right, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
Already pointing the blade.
Scribe?
Viraf?
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Paimon, way to play it cool.
Yeah, I know,
That's
right?
me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for.
Something nefarious.
Also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
We were noticed. Yeah, no shit, we were noticed.
Outside guests. How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
Whew. Nice. Play cool.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate.
3rd place.
Don't look down on me.
3rd place.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking.
Nice.
Based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment.
He doesn't have to lie. This guy's gonna come up with his own lie.
Don't tell me the answer. The
Just to prove how
sages
smart he is.
Search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now.
Definitely not.
Thank
Yeah.
you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing.
Did you not have a good enough
We'll be on
breakfast?
our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
Can't imagine that's like how confrontations at Harvard
What
go.
just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with.
Yep.
That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Ooh. Damn.
Wow.
So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Happy butt wiggle.
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural.
Oh,
Now,
Paimon's
hurry
great
along.
at that.
Yep.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows?
Gonna give her a heart attack.
However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Busted.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Did you not think I would gather what your plan is? I gave him a stutter.
You did.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe.
Ooh.
An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Oh, Hatham, did you not
Great
prepare for
Sage.
this?
I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Hands on hips,
It's a
yeah.
pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
It's not too late for you to stop.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand.
Well, we didn't say
For
that.
traffic
We're just telling you you can
renders this
stop
place
before we kick your ass.
unsuitable for discussion. Please follow me to my office.
Go to sleep, Cranky.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Nagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all. You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is
Clearly, this
so,
guy already doesn't
then
trust
you
the
should be
Fatui. He's not
praising our great
dumb.
work rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
Or
We shall
hubris.
regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Irmin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
But in the end, you're still relying on a god like that.
That
You
sounds
will
healthy
never
and
Yeah.
understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali, what can she even do? Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms?
That's good
Fabricate
yeah.
silly fairy tales?
It's good stuff right there.
These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars.
If you can see it, how
They
can you
all
confirm
ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification.
You tell him, Paimon.
Really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
That's exactly what he
Mm-hmm.
thinks.
For your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble.
Oh, please tell me you're playing him and not us.
Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about her ready for your perusal.
Oh, Hatham? So you're still on the academia side? We
I don't want to believe it.
started to trust you.
Hatham, you suck so much.
I'm not convinced yet.
I know.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe.
Well, there's gonna be something in
As
there
it
that like
is
knocks him out or
near
something. I don't know.
Dark
So I guess
I'll
not.
enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%.
So there's a 2% chance to kick
Furthermore,
your ass.
your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To
I don't
put it
even know
into
what I'm gonna
words
do
you can
98% of the
understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
So
Are you not familiar
Do you
with
have
the
that too?
concept
'Cause you're a
that
dishonest
great
person.
responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
no, Hatham's dishonest.
In any case,
Deceived us the entire time.
you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable.
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no? Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well. I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Rebat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
He's a smart guy.
Roman shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
100%.
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day using Alhaitham's status as the scribe, for there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence.
That's pretty good.
He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Yep.
So flight is turned to fight at long last.
Nice.
Guards!
Do it already.
No, let us see it. Okay. Made that sound like it was already over and we were moving on. I'm like, no. Oh, he's getting mad. It's nice that they're letting him power up.
Mm-hmm.
The dramatic music, too.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule? Traitor! You traitor! Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar!
Oh shit. He was going to like bitch slap him.
Who saved him?
Just one of his regular guards.
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find
Paimon
someone to take these
and I'll have
two
him
to
lose
the
a bunch of little
confinement
guards.
room. I'll deal with them later.
And how did we just stand there and let
Grand
this
Sage, we
happen?
finished all
Yeah.
required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Make me think of Ring Pops.
I can see that.
All part of the plan.
Don't lock us up! Let us out!
Oh, Paimon.
Wow. Yeah, that's enough Paimon for sure.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Marvelous.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control.
The fools.
And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida. Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness.
Oh, okay.
However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Okay, there we go. Need a little bit of luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Al-Haytham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
I think the Akasha is completely under their control, yeah.
All right, so what now?
Try to connect with Nahida.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora.
Paimon loves Mora.
No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
Tell herself that. Remind herself.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please work.
A realm of consciousness? There she is! Just shake her. Oh, blocked. Okay,
Bless you.
thank you.
Nahida!
Oh, Traveler spoke.
She spoke.
Hey, Nahida!
This is like the third or fourth time we've ever heard her speak. She's reacting. Can you knock on that thing? Nope, she can't hear you at all.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon,
You know.
so I've kept studying, kept listening to my people and their hearts, kept looking for a way to save Irminsul, so I can catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness. Nahida!
Oh, is there really nothing I can do? I left behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again.
Nahida!
Oh shit.
It's so quiet.
need to make more noise.
We can't. She got that barrier up.
Now that
Gotta
I
break through the
think
barrier
of it,
somehow.
I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you think it would, does it? Everyone hates the sound of
Should
their voice.
Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing?
Even God's question that.
Am I really not needed?
You're
How
needed.
do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Whose voice is that? Yeah.
Are you? Whose voice is that?
Is it Dunyanzard?
It sounds familiar. You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Oh, breaking shit.
Good job. Keep going.
Go, Traveler.
Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Why are you here?
To wake
Here
you
to
up.
rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's fair.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarba day stuff?
Sure.
Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's
She
okay.
will be amazing.
Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Ha! How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
You
Don't change a
couldn't
thing.
think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the academia would do.
Why did you
I
keep
think it sounds great. I'm counting on
arguing
you
with each
guys.
other?
Don't
Ragging
worry,
on each other.
it'll be a piece of cake.
Because they both have a crush on her,
Hey,
and
Oh,
they
okay.
want her
Sorry,
to think
it's
that one
great
of
to
them
see you,
is
but
the
I'm
smarter
really
one.
That makes
busy
sense.
right now. Our bait
This
people
dude.
away with Yalda Candy's plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the
This dude doesn't wear this all the
candy,
time?
I cut back
Tell
on
me if you've
sleeps
seen
in
it.
the period leading up to a
Disappointed.
performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
She's a rebel. She's brave.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Well done. So what do you think?
I like this one. Like, the stakes just got a lot higher.
Yeah, for sure.
And Al-Haytham going in there and being like, hey, I delivered him as asked. I mean, that was just, it was great to kind of experience that deception as the audience and to feel betrayed as well, just like our main characters.
Yeah. And so they had concocted that plan, but unless I'm mistaken, so that was something that they were talking about, but we didn't get to see that part, right?
I don't remember seeing that part.
They showed us what it was all was. So we were supposed to think that Al-Haytham had turned and that they were getting captured, and then at the end, once Paimon gives her brilliant acting performance, then it's okay, no, actually this was all part of the plan for sure, and it was part of the plan for them to know that the sage would be in on it too, and would never be able to gain the trust. Al-Haytham was right in the fact that he said that no matter what he says or what he does, the sage is going to think of him as a traitor. But yeah, I mean, that was, like you said, it was nice, I don't know, going back and forth and being deceived like that and not really knowing if Al-Haytham, you had more faith in Al-Haytham than I did. I was that would be a really nice twist if they just made all of a sudden did make Al-Haytham bad and he was working with academia. I'm that I would have seen coming. But still, they still have guessing along the way.
I had more faith in Al-Haytham, but I did not have it in Paimon's acting performance because she got me. I was way to play it cool, Paimon. I mean, I was very much going along with what she was doing as how she was really feeling in the moment, because it's not like we've seen Paimon have a great poker face in the past. So her acting that way didn't feel out of character or abnormal or anything. It felt I could see her freaking out and just not playing it cool at all. So yeah, I feel I owe Paimon an apology for my lack of faith in her ability to execute this plan so well.
I also feel with Nahida, I like what they're doing because, I mean, you think of a god and omnipotence and I don't know, you're on easy street, right? And
the way the academia sees a god and wants to create a god.
Yeah, but Nahida has the same doubts as we do about ourselves, right? And who do you think that was talking to her in her head? Was that Greater Lord Rukadavali or whatever, or was that, I don't know how Dunyarzad would be able to do that unless it was just she was thinking what Dunyarzad would say to her, or who was in her head. But do you have any idea who you think was in her head?
I mean, no clue, honestly. When you mentioned the Greater Lord, I was like, okay, like that feels like somebody who could maybe have the power to sort of penetrate her mind and the situation that's going on. And so, like, as you said that, I go, oh, yeah, that kind of tracks.
Okay.
But outside of that, I have no clue.
All right. Anything else?
It was nice to hear the Traveler talk. I think, like, that also emphasized just the significance of this particular journey within the Genshin world and the stakes of this situation. The fact that we actually got to hear her, because we almost never do.
Yeah.